Hey guys, sorry I haven't updated this Chrono Trigger playthrough in a while, but I've been busy with my vacation, so here's an update for you. Again, we're finally going into the Tyranno Lair, the home of the Reptites. So the first task we have to do is save the humans from the Reptites, and here's some guards. And these are brown Reptites, which are a little different than the green ones we're used to, just in the fact that they're stronger. And like the dinosaurs of this period, their defense goes down when you strike them with lightning, so they're rather easy after that. And I'm just gonna have Meryl just go ice on one, basically, because she's a magic user, and it's pretty strong, and hopefully now I can finish it off with Chrono. And I do, which is nice. So, yeah, those Reptites go down, and now we can free these humans that are captured here. So, there we go. It's open, and the humans are free. So now we can go up here to the... and here's two more Reptite guards, and I'm just going to lightning them again, and, yeah, attack them. That's basically what you're supposed to do to these things. So that one goes down, and Meryl can just ice the other one, which will do some nifty damage, and I can just finish it off with Chrono and Ayla, of course. Alright, so yeah, Chrono finished it off with a crit. Good job, Chrono. So now we can go downstairs, where they're keeping Kino, who is, of course, the romantic interest of Ayla, and it looks like the jailer wants to eat him, and that's something we don't want to allow. Alright, so, yeah. Chrono will lightning one, and Ayla will finish it off, hopefully. And, yep, that works to perfection. And now Meryl's going to ice one for some nice magic damage. And Chrono's going to lightning the other to get his defense down, so Ayla can kill it. Alright, so the other one's defense is down, and Ayla's gonna just kill one, and hopefully Meryl will kill the other. No, it won't. Oh well. Whatever, Chrono can kill the other one, and boom, it is dead. And we get some nice experience and stuff, and now we can free Kino. The button's not working, but that's going to have to break in the old-fashioned way. And wow, Ayla's really pissed off at those jail bars. And now she's climbing in. Oh my goodness, and her big butt got stuck. Finally, she gets through. Yeah, Meryl said it. Wow. And Kino's like apologizing and stuff. And Ayla's basically saying, we're gonna put an end to this, and you go back to the village, Kino, because you're a weak, pathetic fool. And Kino's all depressed and stuff, that's why he has the emo hair. And, yeah, get back out of here. Because, you know, if Ayla dies, you know, you're gonna be the next village, you know, the village leader, so you have to get back to town, Kino. Friggin' tool. Whatever, so he wants to show us something, so we have to follow him, and he's going to show us how to open this, because apparently Kino's strong enough to open that while Ayla isn't, because if you tried to get that earlier, then you wouldn't be able to. Or maybe you just knew the secret of opening it, I don't know. Anyway, so we push these buttons and we can make the monsters fall down. I wonder if that'll hurt us later. Don't know. Anyway, so we walk outside here and we get attacked by these little volcano things. And these volcano things are kind of cool, because whoever attacks them, they do damage to the opposite party. So generally they're enemies here, and the Reptites are smart enough to attack them, so they'll attack your entire party. But if you attack them, they'll attack the entire enemy party. Which is a really nifty monster and is really helpful, because when you fight them, they can really make your life easier. Anyway, so now we have to fight two Reptites and an avian Rex, and Chrono just learned Lightning 2, which will be a really useful tech in this dungeon, because everything is everything is weakened by lightning, and the Lightning 2 is a magic attack that will affect all enemies with lightning-type damage. Anyway, so the only thing left is the avian Rex, and I kind of want to heal Chrono, but of course I accidentally miss. Wow, that's pretty fail. Dang it. Man, I'm just so fail. Whatever, I'll just kill it and heal Chrono after the battle. Alright, so I do have a lot of tonics that are just not useful anymore that I kind of want to get rid of, so I guess I'll just heal Chrono with those useless tonics. I have 16 of them still. Jeez. I bought way too many in the beginning. Whatever, so now I can heal Chrono completely with the tonics, and I can go into the next room. And this has a full tonic and a trap. And remember those monsters that I sent down earlier? Well, here they are. So I'm just going to Lightning 2 to get the Reptites' defense down, as well as the Pterosaur. And unfortunately, the ape's going to probably counterattack. Yeah, it does, because when an ape has a Reptite, they'll just throw it and counterattack you. But I kind of want to get the Pterosaur out of the way, because that thing is just big and mean and stuff. And those things are just a pain in the butt, so I'm just going to kill those. And they have a ton of hit points. So I'm just going to kill the Pterosaur, and yeah, Ayla will finish it. And crap, I attacked the ape. I wanted to kill the Reptites first, but that was a misclick. Oh well. So, yeah, Ayla gets... Meryl gets counterattacked. I'm just going to finish off the Reptites, and now I'm going to take out that cave ape, now that it doesn't have any Reptites to counterattack me with. Okay, so the cave ape goes down, and that's pretty nice. And Ayla leveled up, and so did Meryl. That's pretty cool. And let's break out of this friggin' jail and go back up to where we're supposed to be. Anyway, so back up here, yeah, it looks like the monsters respawned, and I forgot to hit the button again. Oh well. We'll just have to fight this Pterosaur and Reptite. I'll just go Lightning 2 to shock them both, and then we can take out the Pterosaur. Wow, nice crit, Ayla. That was pretty impressive, and Meryl should be able to finish it off with Ice. And yes, the Pterosaur goes down. The only thing left is that poor, pathetic Reptite, which is going to get meleeed to death. Alright, so, let's continue down the other exit. Hopefully that is the way I'm supposed to go. Actually, it is. I know this dungeon, so I know this is the way I'm supposed to go. So after I'm Elite Pro and avoided those Reptites, we have to fight yet another Pterosaur, a Volcano, and a friggin' Reptite. As you can see, the Reptite kicked the Volcano because they're smart, and they'll kick them so they'll attack you. But I just attacked it, and now that's going to be the death of that Reptite, and once I shock this Pterosaur, it's not going to be too much of a problem either. So we can just shock it, and then we can just, like, yeah, whack it. I'm just going to have Ayla kiss Meryl, basically, just to heal her, because she's getting kind of weak, and now I can use Ice on the Pterosaur, and then just melee it to death, basically. Chrono can hit for decent damage after it's shocked, and so can Ayla. And that crit will take down the Pterosaur, and she learned Cat Attack and a Dual Attack Volt Kick or something. And I found another useless tonic. Yay. Can hardly contain my excitement. Alright, so here we go. A Volcano and a Reptite. You know what I'm going to do? And that's attack the Volcano, which will cause it to be suicidal and kill itself, and also deal damage to its friend, the Reptite, and that Ayla will just finish it. Sweet. And here's an Avian Rex and another Pterosaur. Once again, I'm just going to lead with Lightning 2 to shock the Pterosaur and do damage to the Avian Rex. And that'll be that. And, yeah, Ayla will just finish off the Avian Rex, and Meryl will take down the Pterosaur, or at least, well, do damage to it, and now we can, you know by now how we kill these Pterosaurs, jeez. So yeah, the Pterosaur goes down, and hopefully I can get into that room now, and in this room, we have to push these buttons. Unfortunately, we get spit a Pterosaur and a Volcano at us. Kinda sucks. But, yeah, let's attack the Volcano, because, actually, it's Lightning too. Hopefully that'll hit the Volcano. But yeah, I had a bad feeling that it was actually immune to electricity, and it looks like I was right. Whatever, I'm just gonna kill the Pterosaur, because I just don't want to deal with it, basically. And I know the Volcano will die to one blow, basically. So yeah, Chrono will finish that off, Ayla will finish off the Volcano, and there we go. So, that's pretty nice. And we got some experience, some tech points, some good stuff like that. And up here, yeah, here we go. We can push the little button and open the middle room. So, trying to go in there, we of course get attacked by some Reptites and some Volcanoes. But we can always attack the Reptites and have them damage themselves, which is always a nice thing. And apparently a miss also triggers the Volcano explosion, I just noticed, because that Reptite definitely missed that thing and still attacked me. Oh well. Unfortunately, Ayla's a little too strong and killed it. Oh well. We'll just have to kill the Reptites the old-fashioned way, I suppose. And that's just whack them. Good job, Meryl. You're officially useless melee-wise. Alright, so the Reptites go down, and we can hopefully walk into the middle room now. Chrono levels up. So, of course not, we get attacked by 2 more Volcanoes and a Reptite. And, yeah, I'll have Chrono attack the first Volcano, which will, of course, send fire spewing on the opponent team. Meryl will finish off, well, not really finish off the Reptite, but I'll have Meryl attack the second volcano, because she's weak enough that it won't die and it'll finish off the other two party members. That was a pro play. Wasn't that a pro play, guys? That was so pro. So we can go in here. Oh my god, there's a giant dinosaur, Nizbel. And apparently it's going to let me go to Azalea. Interesting. Anyway, I'm just going to use a shelter here and save my game because I'm running out of time. So rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and next time we'll see if we can visit Azala. Alright, bye.